Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy xCEEd out here again with another video from xCEEd Gaming. Today guys, we're going to look at the top 5 ways to exceed at Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 has only been out for about a week, so I've been learning a lot, checking out different strategies and just kind of putting myself out there on the battlefield just to try some stuff out and been learning a lot. So I definitely want to share that knowledge with you guys. This is my first time doing a top 5 or, a top anything, so definitely want to do more of these. If you see something you like, leave a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe box down below. And without further ado, let's get to it. So at the number 5 spot, we'll discuss abilities and basically perk bonuses. Each gear set in Splatoon 2 has its own set of abilities that basically affect the way that you play. So definitely keep in mind the abilities that you're using, the abilities that you have on your headgear, your clothes, your shoes. I noticed that you can kind of stack those to, kind of increase the effectiveness of them. One that I really like to use is the primary weapon paint saver. So it uses less paint in your primary weapon, which helps out a lot. You'll notice, playing the game, you'll run out of ink. You have to reload often. You have to go into your squid farm and swim around to kind of restock your ink. The ink saver will kind of make that a little bit less often. If you get too used to it though, and you take it off, you'll kind of be spoiled, kind of spraying out too often and emptying out your clip. So it's definitely something to keep your eye on. Another great one is a speed booster, and they also have one that increases your ink resistance, so you're less likely to get stuck in the other team's ink. They have one that decreases the spawn time, and a few more that use that save ink for your primary and your sub weapons, which is like your grenades and mines and that sort of thing. So definitely something to keep in mind. The perks and abilities, you can stack those and they will increase in effectiveness. And yeah, definitely when you're shopping your items, kind of just keep an eye on those abilities. They also have ways for you to scrub those abilities and trade them in for newer abilities and new slots, which is something that we'll get into a little bit later. And custom gear that you can get, or exclusive gear that you can get from either the amiibos or using the Nintendo Switch Online app, which has a Splatoon 2 specific store and everything. So definitely keep your eye on those abilities. How to use the map to your advantage, you guys. If you ever notice the Splatoon map, there are kind of like platforms that you can get on. Some of them have ink resistant sides and surfaces, so you can't use your ink to swim up the side. Like this one here, I can swim up to the side. I can get onto this platform here, and I have a cool little angle shot on this side here, the middle part of the map, and I also can double back and get fire down that way. So it's definitely worth using the map to your advantage. There are so many nooks and crannies to these maps, and it's really difficult sometimes to kind of get to some of the areas. Mode that I'm in right now is like the recon mode, so they actually give you a chance to walk around the map, for a limited amount of time and kind of just like plan out your strategy. And this surface here is inkable. Well, you can see that side is splat resistant, but this side is not. So it's definitely worth your while to learn which surfaces are splat resistant and which are not. This is also a spot I like to go. And you can also swim up the walls. If you splat the walls, that is really the only advantage to splatting the wall. You don't get points for splatting the walls, but you do get like a chance to use it to your advantage. And if you're not moving, your gravity will take its turn and bring you back down. But you have a chance to escape either enemy fire or get to a spot that you weren't able to get to before. So it's definitely worth checking out the maps, if you get a chance. And yeah, just using it to your advantage. Splatting as much as you possibly can, guys. A lot of the time, if you notice, like a lot of the teammates, they won't splat the spawn to begin with. This guy's not even playing, but you put your team at a disadvantage when you don't splat your own spawn, and that kind of gives you a chance to, you know, earn more points. Any surface that you see on the ground that is either painted by the other team or has no paint on it, you can get points for it, and that's how you gain your special ability, which you need to, you know, basically win the turf war matches. So it's a little bit different in ranked matches where you don't have to. See if I can get this kill here. It's a little bit different in ranked matches. You don't have to, like in splat zones, you don't have to splat the entire map. You just have to make it work to your advantage. This guy's still not playing, but it's definitely in the turf war mode. Splat as much as you possibly can. It's so much area on some of these maps, and it's definitely worthwhile to, you know, just do what you can to either splat up your spawn, the other team spawn, you know, just any surfaces that you have available. My aim is terrible right now as I'm talking to you guys, but definitely splat as much as you possibly can. The next topic that we'll discuss is watching your step. If you notice, when you get into the other team's color, it slows your player down. It kind of damages you a little bit. So it's definitely, whenever you have a chance to splat the other team's paint, just splat it. Just, you know, put a couple of drops down, swim through it, you know, get out of it. Like right now, I'm pretty close to the other team's spawn. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just, you know, splatting up all the yellow paint that I can see. And it's putting my team at an advantage, and it's putting the other team, you know, at a disadvantage, because when they come out of their spawn, you know, I just got splattered right there because there was yellow ink at my foot. So you can see how, you know, just being aware of, you know, where the other enemy team is splatting will help you out so much. And you also are able to press X to use the map, so you can kind of, and it does like a live time kind of like splat counter. So you can actually see where the other enemy are splatting in real time. So it helps out a lot to, you know, just watch the other team and just kind of pay attention to what they do and just plan a strategy around that. Right now I am swimming across the top, and you see right now I'm just, you know, kind of putting some pink down and helping out my team. This match is about to end. Really important to make sure you put your color on your spawn. You can see, like, my team, they just totally left me here, and our spawn is almost totally uncovered. But our last strategy of the day is assisting your teammates. Right now my team is kind of charging forward. I need to catch up, but you don't have a headset chat like you have on Xbox Live or PS4. So it does your team a great service to just watch where your teammates are. Like, you see that guy charging forward, and I'm just kind of like backing him up, like you know, fighting off the enemies. Just got a double kill right there. So yeah, and we have another guy right here to the side. So just assisting your teammates, just being there for them when they need that backup will help your team out so much. Like, I didn't do anything special right there, you know, just backed up a friend. And that kind of thing goes so far on this game. Just, you know, being wherever your team is, and, you know, giving them a chance to, you know, push forward and do what they want to do while you just, you know, kind of sit back and assist them. So, you know, it's almost like a courtesy thing. You know, just play the objective. You know, help the team out. You'll be successful, guys. And that's really all it is to the turf war mode. They do have other ranked modes that, you know, have, you know, a little bit different strategies. Like the tower, they have a tower control mode, and also a splat zones mode, which is almost like Call of Duty's domination. But a lot of the matches are really short, so you don't have to worry about matches running, you know, too long or anything ridiculous like that. And really just I really think it's, you know, just about fun. It's competitive, but at the same time it's cartoony. And it's really simple. Like, the matches are 3 minutes long, so overall, just having fun playing this game will help you play better, I think. And another thing, you know, with using the map, these sponges here help you out. You can see me here using the map to my advantage. So yeah, just so many things to watch out for. Look at all this unpainted stuff over here. Just points left on the table. So yeah, definitely, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I like this game a lot. Nintendo has really been flying under the radar for me a lot lately, and I like to see them, you know, coming hard with these new exclusives that are really fun and just a lot, you know, a blast to play overall. So thank you guys so much for watching us here at xCEEd Gaming, and until next time.